Hi guys, I'm Andy. Welcome back to Backpacking UK. Hiking, backpacking and wild camping your thing. Please hit that subscribe button because that's what this channel's all about. Right, today we're ditch camping. And I literally mean ditch camping. Now this is probably a world first, all exclusive wild camping in a ditch. Now there is some method in the madness. And the idea is, sort of this time of year, it's freezing cold, especially when it's windy. So if you're up at ground level, you get really cold, and the idea with ditch camping is you don't. So the idea is you're camping in a ditch, you don't feel any wind whatsoever, and good thing about ditch camping is if you're ditch camping where there's trees, the ground's warmer. You probably see it in your garden if there's a big frost. If you've got especially a couple of big trees in your garden, you quite often get a ring where the ground isn't frozen. So that's the method. Ditch camping equals warmer camping. So I come out exploring wild camping locations all the time, especially local ones where I like to try out camping gear, and the idea sort of popped into my head one sort of very chilly day that this might actually work, this might actually be a good idea. Now I've got to say, don't try this at home, especially if it's raining, because you're going to get wet. But there hasn't been much rain for a long time now, so I'm hoping the ditch is dry. So the camping gear I'm going to be using for my wild camp is an OEX Expedition tarp, which is absolutely perfect for my ditch camping. I'm also going to be using an OEX bivy with my OEX 4-season sleeping bag and a pillow. So a nice, simple, lightweight setup. It's brilliant, bearing in mind it's winter, fits in my bag perfectly, and it also means I've got enough space for my nature hike chair too, so I'm well chuffed about that. So currently just looking around for somewhere to sleep for the night. Right, so I've just found the perfect spot to come wild camping. There is a tree, it's obviously fallen down in the wind right behind me. This is absolutely perfect for my ditch camping. So I've got a nice lot of shelter there, which is going to be brilliant. Just got to try and find a way in. So let's have a look. Right, let's try and get in here. This could be perfect. Fingers crossed. Just make sure nobody's looking. Probably think, what on earth is he doing? I'll say go and check out my new YouTube video. World first. Right, so this is what I'm thinking. Right, look at this. Probably this bit here, to be honest. Look at that, perfect. Come up here. I don't think I'd get under there, but that would be a cracking little spot there. So I can either go there, nice flat bit there, or a nice flat bit there. But there's been a build-up of leaves, and this floor's spongy soft. So let's get set up. So first of all, what I'm going to do is just going to clear this ground, just get rid of the big sticks, get them out of the way. Just leaves me with this lovely soft leafy floor. It's going to be like sleeping on a memory foam mattress. Just wait and see. Right, this looks good enough for me. Now to get the tarp out, get it set up. So this is the OEX Expedition tarp. So you get a really cool tarp, which is this. You get a big packet of tent pegs, and you also get this special tent pole set. Got lots of options. what you can do with the OEX Expedition tarp, it comes in individual bits, so no string, but the idea is to have the front higher and the rear lower, so you're creating a really nice shelter. Now OEX say you shouldn't really go more than 3 lengths, otherwise it starts to bend, so that's what I'm going to do. Right, so let's have a look at my ditch camping OEX Expedition tarp setup. It's quite tricky, I'm not going to lie, but to be fair, I don't think it was really meant for ditch camping. So as you can see, the OEX Expedition tarp is huge. It really does cover a large space. I'll put all the details in the description, but underneath, look at all that space it's created. Absolutely perfect. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to set up my sleep system, put that in there, ready for tonight. So the sleep system that I'm using today, I've got my Unigear insulated camping sleeping pad. I've got my OEX Fathom EV 400 winter sleeping bag. And then over the top of my sleeping bag, I'm going to be using my OEX Bush Pro bivy. And I'm also going to be using my little Trekology. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cheat again and use my little Flex Tail Gear Tiny Pump X little pad inflator. It's absolutely brilliant. The only thing is, once you've used it once, you want to use it all the time. So let's get the sleeping pad blown up. So here we go, let's get pumping. Okay, that's the sleeping pad done. Now what I'm going to do next is going to put my sleeping pad in my Bush Pro bivy. So bearing in mind my Unigear sleeping pad is a large, and it's a big large too, is really big. It fits in this OEX Bush Pro bivy bag really well, absolutely perfect, and there's definitely loads of room there for me and my sleeping bag. So let's get my sleeping bag in there too. Standard Trekology pillow. So here it is, my little nature hike camping chair. It's a proper little treat on a day like today. So put it in the little shelter. Oh, and there you go. What a cracking idea this is, ditch camping. I've got blue sky, sunshine over there. I've got a really nice shelter here. I've got to say, it's massive. After being in like 1 and 2 person tents, this is absolutely awesome. There's zero wind, none whatsoever. It's quite warm in here. I've only got a little fleece on. I'm quite cosy. So tell you what I'm going to do next. I've set my camp up. I need a brew. Let's get brewing. So to make my brew, I've just got my water in my Super Sparrow flask. Got one of my coffee brewer coffees, which are absolutely brilliant and they taste amazing. I've got my little Cedar Summit collapsible mug, and I've bought my Jetboil stash out for an outing. So let's get this set up. And there you go, let's get boiling. So here we go, got my little camp kitchen set up, ready for my ditch camping wild camp. So let's get this jet ball stash lit. God, what a day it is to go wild camping. It's an absolutely lovely day. January's usually full of frost, sometimes snow, always bitterly cold. But here, in my little ditch, it's awesome. It's like a summer's day down here. So these coffee brewer packets are absolutely brilliant. They're reusable as well. So what you do here is open the top up, and it's actually got like a coffee dripper round about here. So you pour in, if you want it weak, medium or strong, leave it for the required amount of time, 4 minutes for mild, 8 minutes for strong, take the cap off and pour it. It's like your own filter coffee, absolutely brilliant. So here we go, it's just starting to boil up now. I think you'll find in there, getting very close anyway. There you go. Okay, so while my coffee's brewing, so let's take a look around camp. Got my little Naturite camping chair. Got a little kitchen over there. I've got a little storage area for my gear. And then under here, got my sleep system. It's absolutely brilliant. Just got to fasten one bit off there. But it's fantastic. Look at this. So, in here, OEX Bush Pro, got a sleeping bag, got a pillow under there, sleeping mat under there, all within this Bush Pro bivy. And there's still room in there for me, and this isn't going to squash all the loft on my sleeping bag. So it's a great sleep system. Oh, let's get pouring. Oh, look at that. Just what I need. And that is it. Oh, lovely, lovely. Right, so my wild camping setup is now done. Let's see if we can find it. I want it to be stealthy. I don't want anyone to be able to see me. Unfortunately, a few dogs have already sniffed me out, which has been rather awkward because it is a slightly strange thing to do. However, the main thing is I don't want people to see me. So let's do a couple of flybys and see if we can spot it. So here we go. If you're walking from this direction, let's see if we can see it. If you've got your head turned that way. Oh, I see a little bit of red from my sleeping bag in there. I'll just get rid of that. Apart from that, I don't think you can see it. Right, so the great hike, an amazing sunset, beautiful sunset. Thought I recorded it all, just checked my phone, nothing but one photo. I'm not even sure if I'm going to share it with you. Oh, just so bad. But anyway, that's the way it is. Now, super hungry. Got a classic little pasta dish. It is the most simple pasta dish you can ever cook in your entire life. Pesto pasta. It's a winner every time. Fresh cooked pasta with pesto. You're talking 5 minutes tops. So let's get cooking. Just started to get a little bit chilly. Put on my Hardland cheap down jacket basically. This is what, 50 quid, but it's as good as the top brands, and I'm not just saying that, and have got top brand stuff as well. It's an absolute bargain. I'll put the link in the description. Hardland down jacket. It was like $189. I think it was down to $72 with 15% off. So it's an absolute bargain, still available. So today I got rumbled. 3 dogs. Oh, it's cringy. One of the owners was like to his wife, there's definitely something down there. You can definitely smell something. And there's me down there. I'm thinking, hang on a minute, I don't stink that much. Oh well. With the rest of my water. Let's crank it up. So this is what I've got. Tiny little pot of pesto and fresh cooked pasta. Cooks in 3 minutes on a moderate heat. I'm telling you, if you can get fresh cooked pasta, do it. So simple, so quick, uses no gas. It's a no-brainer. I think this was like £1.90 and this is a posh Sainsbury's one. And I tell you what, the breeze has definitely got up late afternoon and into the evening now. Really has. Down here, virtually no breeze whatsoever. It's a brilliant idea. Ditch camping. You've got to try it. Here we go, it's getting there now. Right, just turn it down because I want to simmer this pasta. Turn it down. It's got quite a nice valve on it, this Jetboil stash. To be fair, all Jetboil products have got quite nice valves on too. There we go, still on. Look at that. Perfect. Right, let's get some pasta on. When you're like this, it doesn't really matter where you are. I mean, this is a fantastic spot, and it's literally down the road from where I live. What more do you want? It's perfect. Just drain it over here, out the way. Right, let's get that pesto sauce in. Oh, such a simple thing to do, but it's so tasty. Right, oh, hello. Here we go, dollop that in. Get in. And that, my friends, is pesto pasta. You can't beat it, you can't. Pesto, it just tastes so fresh. Love it. Pesto pasta, winner every time. So, just been chilling on my phone. Now, it's time to get some sleep. It's absolutely brilliant. It's a whole new wild camping experience for me, this is. I've got no doubt I'm going to get some decent sleep tonight. It's not cold, it's not windy. I absolutely love it. I'm going to, as I usually do, we're going to start off with a jacket on. I'll strip that off, but to be honest, it's really warm in here, really warm, so I don't think this will last 5 minutes. But please check out my other videos, got over 100 out there, and hope to see you camping soon. Cheers.